Level 1. The Agoge Trainee. You're 7 years old. Your father is gone. Your mother hands you to the state. You don't cry. Crying is for the weak. You are stripped of your name and given a number. You sleep on a bed of reeds. You pick them by hand from the Eurotas River. No tools allowed. You have one rough cloak for the entire year. Winter or summer, it doesn't matter. The ground is cold. The air is thinner. You are always hungry. They give you just enough food to survive, but never enough to be full. You are expected to steal to fill your stomach. If you get caught, they whip you until your back is a map of red lines. Not for stealing, for being slow, for being loud, for getting caught. You spend 12 hours a day running, wrestling, and learning to stay silent. You are being broken. They are erasing the boy to find the soldier. The pay is non-existent. Your reward is another day of survival. You look at the older boys with envy. You don't realize they are just better at hiding the pain. Level 2. The Iron. You're 20. You have survived the agoge. Now comes the crypteia. This is your final exam. They give you a cloak and a small dagger. No shoes, no rations. They send you into the mountains. You are a shadow. Your job is to police the helots, the slave class. You hide in the brush during the day. You move at night. You find the strongest helots, the ones who might lead a revolt, and you kill them. Silence is your only friend. You learn the geometry of a human throat. You learn to move through the woods without snapping a single twig. After a year, you return to the city. You are no longer a boy. You are a graduate. You are invited to join a Syssitia, a mess hall of 15 men. This is your new family. You must contribute 10 bushels of barley, 5 gallons of wine, and 5 pounds of cheese every month from your family estate. If you cannot pay, you lose your citizenship. You are now a man of Sparta, but you are still at the bottom of the hierarchy. Level 3. The Homeos. You're 24. You are a peer, a full citizen. You spend your days in the gymnasium. You train for the phalanx. This is the core of your existence. You stand in a line 8 men deep. Your shield, the aspis, is 15 pounds of wood and bronze. It covers your left side and the right side of the man next to you. If you move, he dies. If he moves, you die. The heat inside the bronze cuirass is 110 degrees. The smell is unbearable. Sweat, leather, and old blood. You practice the othmosos, the push. Thousands of pounds of muscle slamming into the enemy. Your pay is your land. The state provides you a kleros, a farm worked by helots. You don't touch money. You don't work a trade. You are a professional killer. Your only job is to stay fit and stay lethal. You get married, but you don't live at home. You sneak out of the barracks at night to see your wife. You return before the sun rises. Life is a series of drills and darkness. Level 4. The Enemartakos. You're 32. You are now a section leader. You command an enemotia, 36 men. You are the man in the front rank, on the far right. You are the guide for the entire unit. When the flutes play, you set the pace. Every order from above passes through you. You are responsible for the gear of every man in your squad. If a shield strap is frayed, it's your fault. If a spear tip is dull, you answer for it. You know the name of every man's father. You know which ones drink too much wine and which ones are afraid of the dark. You don't get extra food, you don't get extra rest, you get the burden of 36 lives. In the heat of battle, your voice is the only thing keeping them from breaking. You see the Persian arrows blot out the sun. You tell your men they will fight in the shade. It's not a joke, it's a command. Level 5. The Pentakontratakos.
You're 38. You lead 2 enemotii, 72 men. You are a junior officer. You are no longer just a fighter. You are a tactician. You watch the gaps in the line. You coordinate with the units on your left and right. You are the pivot point. If the king orders a wheeling maneuver, you are the hinge. You see the battlefield in segments. You don't look at the enemy's face anymore. You look at their feet. You look for the moment their rhythm breaks. Your life is a constant cycle of logistics and discipline. You handle the disputes between men. You oversee the lashings for those who falter. The isolation begins here. You are no longer one of the boys. You are the one who sends them to die. You still eat the black broth. It still tastes like vinegar and salt. Level 6. The Lakagos. You're 45. You command a Lakos, 500 shields. You are a colonel. You sit in the war council with the kings. You help plan the campaign. You decide which path to take through the mountain passes. You manage the baggage train. thousands of helots, pack animals, and supplies. One mistake in the grain count and your army starves in a week. The pressure is a physical weight on your chest. You have lost friends in every rank below you. You have buried your sons. You don't have time for grief. You have 500 men looking at you for a sign of fear. You give them nothing. You stand like a statue of bronze. Your pay is the respect of the elders. You are a power in the city of Sparta. Your word can ruin a family. Level 7, the Polemarchos. You're 52. You are one of 6. You command a Mora, 1,200 men. You answer only to the kings and the E-Force. You are a general. You don't carry a spear in the front rank anymore. You stand on the high ground with a scarlet cloak. You watch the entire line. You coordinate the cavalry on the wings. You manage the intelligence gathered by the scouts. You are a politician now. You deal with the 5 E-Force, the men who watch the kings for signs of corruption. One wrong move and you are exiled. You have seen 30 years of war. You know the sound of 1,000 shields breaking. It sounds like a forest falling in a storm. You are the architect of victory, but you are also the one who writes the casualty lists. You see the names of the boys you trained in the agoge. They are gone. You are still here. Level 8, the Basileus. You are the king, one of 2. You claim descent from Heracles himself. You are the supreme commander. You lead the army into the mouth of the meat grinder. You receive a double portion at every meal, not for greed, but so you can honor others with your food. You have a bodyguard of 300 hippies, the elite of the elite. You make the final decision to charge or retreat. If the battle is lost, it is your head. If the battle is won, the glory belongs to Sparta. You are a god among men and a slave to the law. You lead from the front. You are the first to bleed. You look across the field at the enemy. You see your own death waiting for you. You don't blink. You raise your sword. The line moves forward. A 7-year-old boy stands at the gate of the city. He watches you march away. He is small. He is cold. He is next. The cycle begins again.